All right. Hello. Transition sound. Hello. Welcome on in. Hope everybody's having a fantastic night. Hope you guys are excited for the continuation of the No Logic Randomizer. It would be pretty cool if we finished this. I need to go to Lake Hylia. I'm gonna do bugs and beans in Lake Hylia, and then I'm gonna become an adult. I promise. Run. This feels like a super out of the way thing to be doing, but I know for a fact that my bow is at the lake. And it might be the bug check. I don't know. So I'm just gonna do the bug check. I'm gonna put beans there just because I can. And if it's not that, then I'll come back as an adult and I'll fully clear the lake and we'll be good to go. Because I've done most of everything else that I can do as child. So, it's time to be a grown-up. There was a lot that I could do as child, honestly. Any bomb drops? Nope. Cool. Oh, I already did the plant here. Cool. Oh my god. Guy org my pair. Hi, Lancer. Welcome on in. Cool. Oh, wait. I've got diving. It's Mount Minecraft. I love that you're using all of these when I'm not even playing Minish Cat. There we go. Forest Temple keyring. Yes, notification at 8:14. Yeah, I'm just conspiring against you at this point. You have all the proof you need. And they think Straylight for both of those. You know what? That does feel like something Straylight would do. They are pretty adept at those jokes. Ooh. Hold on, a slight red on the blade? That's kinda cool. You were gonna finish your sausages and go to bed, but here we are. Here you are indeed. And by golly, am I glad that you're here. How cool to have you here. Yeah, isn't it a little sick nasty? That little bit of red on it? It's subtle. I don't know about that. But the blade is cool. I do know that outside Ganon's castle is foolish. I did forget to check which dungeons have the medallions. Let me do that. Not a huge red guy, but how do you contest this? Look, I am a regularly sized white man. But anyway. Oh, hold on. I'm not paying attention. Light medallion in forest. There it is. Nope. The light medallion is in forest. Green forest medallion is Dagongo's cavern. Jabu's belly has fire. Fire temple is water medallion. Spirit temple is spirit. How cool. How quirky. And the water temple has the shadow medallion. Okay. Cool. One of your characters uses a red sword. Red swords are cool. Like, we all remember Zarok from from Aragon. That blade was cool and had lore. You're a 40-year-old single, moderately successful comedian with ants in your car? I believe it. All right, Ganon's castle entrance takes me where? Ice cavern. I can fully clear this. Let's fucking do that. I don't... I want another bottle. I got a big sword. Oh. It's beautiful. Only one of those things is true? You have ants in your car. You can't fool me. Ah. I missed it. Please. I beg of you. There we go. Okay. Calm down, Link. It's just a ledge. Dude, same! We had this issue with these little fucking ants that would fill our kitchen no matter what we did. Eventually, I got diatomaceous earth, which is this little white powder stuff. And that completely took care of the problem, but I would have to reapply it relatively often. Like anytime it rained, basically. Dude, I love DE. But the thing is this year, oh my god, that works. Sort of. This year, we had these huge ants, a new anthill appear in my backyard with these really big ants. And I was like, oh shit, like this is gonna suck. And then I didn't have a single problem with ants at all. Not a single time this year. I have not had to put out DE a single time. Come to find out, the big ass ants that are now hanging out in my backyard, they eat small ants. So the ants that were a problem are now the primary food source of my best friends, the big ants in my backyard. 10 out of 10. Would recommend having big ass ants in your backyard. They don't bite. They leave me alone. They never come in my house. It's amazing. Imagining those like giant ants from Zombies Ate My Neighbors. They're like the size of my son's pinky nail. Like, they're big. When compared to most ants, they would be considered really large ants. But they eat small ants. So I don't have an ant problem anymore. Which is great, because last year, I discovered how big my ant problem was when I found almost a dozen small anthills surrounding my entire house. Oops. Go get him. God, imagine if that worked. A little overkill. There we go. Excuse me? And the other person couldn't exist IRL because it'd be crushed by the weight of their own exoskeleton. True. Welcome to Fun Facts with Lancer. Okay, I'm gonna need Link to calm down with these ledges. It's just a ledge. Stop. Speaking of ants, what's my opinion on the ant war? What's my opinion on the ant war? Without getting too political, I think the fire ants are completely justified. And I know, I get it. That's a super controversial opinion. You know, I know that that's not how we're supposed to be approaching this, you know, when people think about it, you know, from that kind of an angle. But I'm gonna just keep it entirely honest. Like, I don't think they deserve the amount of hate they're getting. Can I push that back? Yeah, I can. I don't feel like doing a bomb jump on ice. But that's where I'm at with that. I think fire ants are getting way too much hate for what they've done in the ant war. Oh, damn it, I'm gonna have to do a bomb jump. What do you mean? What do you mean? That should do it. Yeah. The ant war is a real thing. Basically, the ant species all over the world are locked in a massive war. That's lots of for like, what? Hold on, can I hear about the actual ant war? I'm gonna need you to lore dump the shit out of my stream right now. Because, excuse me? Nothing super useful here in Ice Cavern. Oh, never mind, Song of Storms! That's huge! Song of Storms is pretty great. That gets me access to a bunch of grottos. Now, let's see. Shadow Entrance was the bottom of the well, so... let me do that. Oh shit, I don't have bugs. Damn it. I can't use Ocarina items, I don't have bugs! Alright, I'm gonna have to find bugs. I can get bugs in the graveyard. So we're walking there right now, which is a bummer. But... never mind, we're fucking sliding there, baby. It is nighttime, unfortunately. All sorts of different ant species are in the middle of a world war, and it's been going on for God knows how long. This is actually insane. I had no idea that this was a thing going on. Bugs. And it will even take like dead ants for defeated colonies. That's crazy. All right, ants don't have the Geneva Convention confirmed, I guess. All right, I need to be under a minute. Put in your estimates now. I'm not wearing the bunny hood, so it's fully legit. Ow. Oh, that doesn't work. I don't have the Master Sword equipped, I forgot. Alright, 56. That would have been a 54 if I didn't fuck up the thing, because I didn't have the Master Sword equipped. Alright, that's either a giant's knife or a fake, so I'm just gonna leave that alone. This was also trash, excitingly, so... Cool beans. Song of Storms doesn't do a whole lot for me here. I do have bugs, though. So let's go do the Song of Storms check. I'm gonna equip this again. Alright. I tried to do the ESS position ocarina items. ESS position is weird on this. I haven't actually set it up to have a consistent ESS position. So let me just... A bloopy. Okay. Alright, for nighttime cack, there is a couple of Skulltulas I can get. Bombings, no, I pushed buttons wrong. Because I was having to do a trick that requires me to quickly press 2 different C buttons. But one of those items, instead of a C button, was actually on the D-pad. And I got my fingers mixed up. Alright, what is DC? DC is Fire Temple? I have all the keys for that, even if I don't have the shirt for it. We can do a little bit of Fire Temple as a treat, and then come back to Kakariko in the daytime. That's not a problem at all. I'm gonna die in Dark Souls, true. Been there. Alright. Not a ton to do in Fire Temple with the amount of health I have. But we'll get some things done. Nope. Here. Let me reset the timer. I'm gonna do a bomb jump to get up there. Oh my god. Oh, I did a super slide. I'm running low on bombs. That's not high enough. All right. Knowledge acquired, bombs wasted. Health lost. Nice. It might be. Hold on. No, the hover boots is the explosion sounds during Ganon's castle collapse. I think. You know what? They might actually both be the same sound now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, I don't think it's still a hot room here. Nice, we're safe. Let's open for a health recovery. Hello, Miracle. How's it going? Welcome on in. I hope you're having yourself a fantastic night. We are doing a no-logic randomizer. If you aren't familiar with that term, basically, it's a regular randomizer of Ocarina of Time with some entrances, like dungeon entrances, and the boss entrances in the dungeons are randomized. But the game doesn't, the randomizer setup tool thing does not do any checks to actually make sure that the game is beatable. It just takes your settings of here are the things that I want moved around, and then it moves them all around wherever it wants, without making sure that the game is possible. Okay, that is a Skulltula chest. I don't need that. I don't know. Ow. Let's check this. My beloved, a bomb refill. This is the first time I've actually been happy to get a refill on an item. Might watch more Lucagen's videos after this stream? Heck yeah, do that. I'll be honest, I have not spent a ton of time on the YouTube lately. Nope. Okay, let me see if this works. I doubt it will, but let's find out. And the reason why I don't think this will work is because it still uses the bow, and I don't have anything loaded. Yep. Alright, equip swapping slingshot is just a bow. What are my favorite videos? I actually have only watched that section that I already told you about. That's not an essential item, is it? No. Let me see if this works. So I do have a setting that you can skip Scarecrow song, but I don't know if that's just... Okay. We might have to do pixel shot. Wait, what? I did not know that they were married. I was not expecting the Proton John connection. Wait. No, wait, no, I did know this. Oh my gosh. Wait, hold on. I need to look at something to make sure I'm not completely crazy. Right. That is the... Oh, okay. So okay. Saying it out loud, the dots connected. Proton John's been trans for a while. I didn't know that. I used to watch Proton John all the time when I was a kid. Around the same time that I got crazy invested with like Chugga Conroy and Nintendo Capri Sun and all that. And that group of wonderful people. And I feel like I did at one time know that Proton John and Lucagen were married, but in the amount of time that it's been in my life since I watched Proton John and hearing from you about Lucagen, that connection was too far gone in my memory. Ah. Goes by Claire and she, her. Okay. Well, that's pretty awesome. Good for them. All right, this might take me a minute, everybody. So strap in. Hey, why did the music stop? Oh my god! Yeet! So that's called pixel shot. It is, in fact, pixel perfect. There is one coordinate you can stand on and one angle that shot works. And I did it without a setup because I didn't feel like looking it up. I love this game. Had a bit of hiatus because of the incident. Now they're going, there was an incident? Oh my god, is that real double magic? No, it's a wallet. Ooh, that's valuable. And then Tim live with each other? My god. This feels like high school reunion level of lore dumping. Because the thing is, I haven't watched The Runaway Guys since probably 2010, 2012. Oh my god. Okay. Nothing. So this is like 13 years of updates that I've completely missed on. Oh, good. I'm glad that that ended up being the case. I don't need to do that because that area is trash. Aw, frick. Biscuits. I used to really enjoy watching Checker Conroy. Checker Conroy is actually like a pretty sizable chunk of the reason. Like I would say 80% or more of the reason I started doing any amount of content creation on the internet at all. So if they turned out to be a bad person, that was gonna be a real bummer. For that, and also the fact that they're just a bad person and have done something bad to a person that doesn't deserve it. So, glad that things are cool on that piece. Finish a Let's Play of Kingdom Hearts, nice. When the allegations came out at first, it was absolutely crushed. That's how I would have felt, to be honest. So I'm glad that everything turned out okay with that. Ah, ball. Well, hello. Ow. Ah! Almost got me there. Ah! He did get me there. Quick spins be like. Ah! Misremembered. Wouldn't have been the first time. Is Fire Temple just empty aside from that wallet? Like, the wallet was cool, but... Oh, Fire Temple's a thing, right? Yeah, Water Medallion. I can't beat Volvagia, though. All the glitches in the world can't stop you from needing the Megaton Hammer. Also, I didn't need to do that. I did, but... I mean, I did do it, but I didn't need to. Fan of the King Nappy and Mangs? I have no idea who they are. Yeah, those are names I am not at all familiar with. Oh. Yay. I always think there's a gold Skulltula there, but maybe that's, Master Quest. Yikes. All right, let's check this. That's what I wanted, surely. Wait, if that was a large chest, would I just be able to just get it from here without having to walk all the way around? Well, at any rate, it's a small chest, and it doesn't look like it's marked, so... We are done here. I don't know who that is, either. Alright, we're it's still nighttime, so I do have time to go and grab a couple of Skulltulas, or at least one Skulltula. Like, as the meme Lancer, or, just saying the numbers. Amazing. Really? That doesn't let me see it? Alright, well, hold on. You can get this with long shot, easier than with hook shot. You go far enough away and the rock unloads. Isn't that cool? And we're confused about what it was? Yeah, I get you. I understand that. Alright, can I have some bomb drop, please? No, this is always just gonna be hearts, yeah. Okay. Oh god. There we go. What is the worst thing you can find while surfing the web? Something that we will not be talking about on stream, I'm sure. I'm trying to understand it. Worst thing you can find. Worst thing you can find while surfing the web, your keyboard. I don't get it. The joke is lost on me. Oh my gosh, an actual ocarina, how much is it? 25 rupees? I don't have to do ocarina items anymore. A bit of a bummer, but honestly it was kind of annoying to have to do all the time. I might buy that heart container as well. Oh, like a surfboard. Oh. Okay. Ooh, double defense. Mirror shield, 2 hundo. Oh my god. Magic hammer. Bummer. Broken Goron sword. And double defense is 145. Nah. Cool. All right, we've got ourselves a good shield. And then nice. We're cooking with gas here, friends. Still need the bow. I need to go to the lake for that. Let me stop here and use Kajira. Let's get some of my trade items done. Wait, do I not have Kajiro? I thought I had Kajiro. I thought I saw that on my tracker earlier. Anyway, not a problem. We'll just go through here. Have fun with Dark Souls, though. I hope it goes well for you. Did I not equip it? I didn't equip it. Alright, what do we got? Money. All right, let me go buy that heart container and then the heart container and double defense then, because I might as well. Beat the Iron Golem with the help of Tarkus. Heck yeah, now I'm going to backtrack to kill Sif and the Stray Demon. Hopefully get to get the Murakamo. Nice. I never beat Sif. I never found them. Never did Sif. I never did the DLC because I literally could not find where they were. Oh shoot, that's pretty good. That's a good amount of souls. All right, so we have a lot of things to do now. Let's do, I'm gonna use bombs. Bombs are usually easier to find restocks for. There we go. What's the time of day? I don't know. Not nighttime, that's what I know. Cordelia, Scumbiglia, and Orifice Horns. Orifice Horus is pretty solid. It's like Ganon's castle has bombs. How exciting! It's actually not. It's not exciting. Fuck, dude. Neck. No bomb drops from that. That's hacked up. Spirit Temple hoards a Zora scale. Yeah, it does. Alright, bomb drops, please. Thank you. And more than one. Looking like Big Goron. Hey, there we go. Oh, that is a piece of paper. It's a piece of paper or something. Can I get one more bomb drop? Or bomb shoes? Both would be, either would be fine. Nope. Oh shit. What is that? Oh, it's prescription. Nice. All right, where am I? Oh, I landed on the bridge. Let's go. A bloopy. All right, let's head into this dungeon. We'll find out what the Fire Temple entrance is. Fire Temple entrance is GTG. I have GTG keys. Let's get this shit cooking. I don't have the bow yet. Ah! God damn it. Ooh, major item. Neither of those are major items, but I can go in here and find out what this one is. Nothing. Having no idea what you're talking about, Lancer, I agree wholeheartedly. What a great idea. Good thinking. Good plan. Ooh, keys. This is my last bit of small keys. That's actually huge. Holy shit, dude. I don't think I've ever had a seed where it was this easy to come by to get regular keys. We'll have to see about boss keys. Epona song, very cool. Not actually a use for Epona song though, like a progression use for it though, unfortunately, because I already have long shot. The only things you really need Epona for are, excuse me. Oh, the only things you really need Epona for is to get across the Gerudo Valley, the bridge, and I can get across there with a long shot. Okay, let's get some more stuff in here. Small chest I don't care about. Nice. Clean. I always forget. Okay, I don't have silver gauntlets, which is unfortunate. Big chest? No. There is a way to clip over top of that. Silver gauntlets box, but I'm not really familiar with it. I can't do this room because I don't have the bow. Can't do most things in here either. I'm just gonna leave. I think leaving is fine. Well, actually, hold on. I can do one more thing here. Go through this side. And do this room. Got him. Trash. Nice. All right, well, that's all the things I can do here for now. Let's skadoodle. We'll do more stuff in this area. Eventually, I really need to get to Lake Hylia. I keep putting it off. I should have gone there first, honestly. Because I know my bow is there, and I know that I can fully clear it. And so much stuff that I'm missing out on because I need to have bow. So I have to backtrack now later. Okay, we'll do bomb shoes because that's easier. We'll do bomb shoes with the Deku Nut because that's easiest. You're shitting me. Oh, I'm losing my mind, guys. What is going on? There. Holy cow. What a nightmare. Wasn't even worth it. All right. Oh, I just noticed the mirror shield ties with my, whatchamacallit? Tunic. What the fuck are these hitboxes? Dark Souls 1. Alright, what are you selling? Ooh, progressive bomb shoe for 200 rupees? You know what? I'll take that. No I won't. Yeah, I will. Okay, it's just 10 more bomb shoes. Alright, well that was knowledge acquired. It wasn't worth it, but it was knowledge acquired. Blaze blue again. Ooh, bomb restock. A big bomb restock. Yeehaw. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, come on now. There we go. It is not super duper easy getting the ESS position with this. Oh, you're not here during the day, are you? No, you're not. Bummer. Yeah. No, the jank in Dark Souls 1 is definitely the gift that keeps giving. It was Forest Temple entrance. Forest Temple entrance was Shadow Temple. Alright, let's do this and the Song of Storms. And then I'm gonna save and quit and see where that takes me. And then from there, we're gonna go to Lake Hylia. Okay. Okay. Yikes. The respawn for adult is bad. It's really out of the way. Oh well, it's fine. Let's get to Lake Hylia before I take up any more time for no reason. Oh, come on now. What's happening? There we go. Darn. I don't know where ESS position is on this controller. Oh, what a bummer. It's okay. All right, what check in what grown-up check in Lake Hylia do you all think the bow's gonna be on? Because there's a handful of them in here, and I might have to check. I'm gonna check them all. It has to be one of them. It has been hinted that it is one of them. No, please don't. You son of a bitch! But that's okay, it's not that one. You think it's laboratory? Do you think it's diving or the Skulltula? Let's find out if it's diving. Nope. Correct. Okay, we've got fishing and tree sculptula left. Oh, shooting, it can't, oh god. If it's shooting the sun, then I have to hope to find another bow. I didn't even consider that possibility. Oh god. Please no. It is no logic, so it is possible. But I'd like to think that that's, I mean, because if you think about it, there are 3 bow locations in the game, right? There's the bow and 2 quivers. Since the bow and other items like it are all progressive, I keep going too far. But since the bow and the quivers are progressive, whichever one you find first is the bow, whichever bow location you find second is the quiver, and so on. So I'm just really hoping that that's not going to be the only bow I have access to. Come on. This is ridiculous. Thank you. About 8 pounds. Not even the one I wanted. Oh, that was the one I wanted. Come on. I keep forgetting to look up the actual fishing mechanics of Ocarina of Time, because I feel like there's gotta be a way to do this faster, and if not, then the strat is just bait the fish in as close to you as possible so that when it grabs the hook, you're already basically reeled in all the way. Because this sucks. So you guys see any good movies lately? You like jazz? Please. Please stop. You haven't actually? Honestly, same. Now that's a fucking fish. God, it's huge. All right. All right, give me some good egg. Long video essays as movies? Almost, dude. All right, let's hope that the bow is not on shooting the sun. You will enjoy an egg in these trying times? Well, that's good. Somebody has to. Great place for bomb refills. So we'll head over there, we'll get the Skulltula in the tree, and that is the last Lake Hylia check available. The only one left is Shooting the Moon, which is only available after I beat Water Temple, and then also already have a bow. There is no other way to get it. Watch FNAF 2. Honestly, I kept forgetting that there even was a first movie. The bow's on Shooting the Moon. Yay. How was it? I'll be honest, I'm never gonna watch that movie. I didn't watch the first one and have no interest in watching either of them. But how was it? Okay, Water Temple is Deku, and Deku is not a medallion dungeon, but there might still be important things in here. Like a blue chicken. A lot of trade items happening so far. Okay, I need to actually have the Hylian shield on because it needs to be a shield that can reflect a physical projectile. It's great, actually. Isn't fucking, what is his name? Matthew Lillard or something? I can't remember his name off the top of my head. I just remember vaguely what some of the letters in his name are. Shaggy from the live action movies. Isn't he in that movie? I think I remember seeing him in some of the advertisements for it. Can meet anyone that's on the street. I still don't have Deku sticks, and because I also don't have a bow, I don't have a way out of this room. Yeah, Matthew Lillard plays William Afton. Remind me in the lore, who is William Afton again? It's been a long time since I've watched a MatPat video. I'm just gonna burn it. Ow. He's the purple guy who murders people? Ooh, Zora Tunic. How quirky and fun. Okay, another trade item. We love to see it. I can't go that way because I don't have a way to burn that. Oh, wait, yeah, I do. I'm dumb. Evidence fire. But I don't have a way to get through the things and I have a bow, so we'll just do this. There is a way to get in there with being an adult and also without going the long way around, but All right, so we're gonna get one of the spiritual stones from completing this dungeon, but that's fine. Because the heart container might be something. Easy. I have seen Matthew Lillard in Legends of Evantris. I have seen that. I've seen clips. I've seen clips of it. And keep myself honest here. A song. Sun Song. Fantastic. Okay, I can't shoot the moon. Please let there be a bow somewhere else. Please. Okay, so where are we going next? Ice Cavern is gonna be a dungeon. Let's go here. I'm gonna go to the Deku tree so we can clear out DC, Dongo's Cavern. And then I can go to Zora's River from there, and then from Zora's River go through there to Ice Cavern. I did not end up learning the trick that lets me get into Jabu as an adult. I meant to do that today, and then I played Mega Bonk instead. It's bad. The game's really fun. Day 1 patch. Come with a hydrate. Refreshing. I missed. Dude, the wet's been drank. You can bet the wet's been drank. You're supposed to do more writing, but you woke up at 1 p.m. didn't want to do that anymore. That's fair. I was honestly also supposed to prep my D&D campaign. But I messed up. Alright, what do we got? A red rupee. Alright. I don't have the magic to burn on this. So we'll just save out of here. Now! We're waiting anyways. How's it going, by the way, Day? Hope you're having yourself a fantastic evening or time of day, whatever it happens to be for you. I never pushed the button! Ah! Alright, let's see what the rest of this dungeon has to offer. Nothing. Bomb refill? Bomb shoe, I'll take it. All right, let's find out. Oops. Let's find out what this is. Nothing. So I do not need Skulltula tokens. Also don't need money, but whatever. It's going well? Fantastic. I'm happy to hear it. We're having fun with our no logic rando. I'm hoping it's beatable. The current most exciting discovery was learning that the only hinted bow is on shooting the sun at Lake Hylia. So we're hoping that we don't get screwed by that. Because I'm gonna need a bow. Oh. Alright, another trading item. That's the only hinted bow. So there are, yeah, so bows are progressive. So there are three, there's the bow and the 2 quivers. All 3 of those are considered, bows. So like the first one you find will be the bow. The second bow you find is gonna be, a quiver upgrade, and then the third bow will be the second quiver upgrade. So that means 30% of our bows are impossible to obtain. And this is the no logic randomizer, which means the randomizing tool does not actually check to make sure that the game is beatable before it just drops you in it. Bomb drop? Nope. Yeah, so fingers crossed. If it really gets down to it, I will probably ask one of the people here in the chat to check and see if it's beatable, to like hint me in a direction of where to go. But we're not near that point yet. We're only 4 hours in. And this is my first ever no logic rando, so we'll see how it goes. So far, the only thing I'm worried about is bow. Hammer is also a concern, because I am gonna have to beat Volvagia. Well, that's actually not entirely true. Hold on, did I randomize bosses? Yeah. Okay. So finding Goma in Deku Tree was actually just lucky. Oh my gosh, that's right. I'm gonna be 1000% honest with you. I recognized the username, but I could not for the life of me place where it came from. How have you been? How has life been treating you? I hope well. Darn. Oh no, please go back in front of me. Well, that's a bummer. Alright, where are we going? Got him. Oh, work is work. First wedding anniversary, you got married. Congrats. I'm so happy for you. Ah. Well, I'm really happy for you. Ah! Oh, barely. All right, is it time? Nope. Oh, I missed. Did it anyways. That was weird. I'm sure there's something going on with how Twin Rova works. That's a normal thing. How's the fam? Fam's been doing good. Wife's been doing really well with her job. She's happy there. Kiddo's doing great. Living it up, in kindergarten. Easy. But no, we're all doing pretty well. All things considered. It's been a long year, but you know, generally speaking, we're okay. Yeah, dude's growing, that's for sure. He keeps getting taller. Is that Bolero? I think that's Bolero. Nice. Yeehaw. Are you still doing computer programming stuff, like website design stuff? I think I remember that being, at least last I heard, that's what you were working on. Okay, Forest Medallion acquired. That's our first medallion, everybody. We did it. I also have Sun Song. Let me go ahead and rock that real quick. I'm gonna go to be 7-3. Same job, not website design, but server-side stuff. Nice. How are you liking it? Are you? I hope you're enjoying it. I got a piece of heart, but that doesn't do anything for me. Where are we going next? Has its ups and downs. Yeah, I figure. All jobs have that. But, you know, at least as long as it has its enjoyable parts and it does well enough to support the people it needs to, then in the end, that's what really matters. Forest Temple boss key found at Zora's River. Okay. And I do need that, so... Forest, BK, River. It might be on frogs. Statistically speaking, that's the most likely check for it to be on. It might also be on one of the two things. I have a chicken for you. Kojiro is not happy yet. I need to make Kojiro happy. Okay. Come back to you later then, nerd. Let's do this. Let's just go to Zora's River right now. Wait. Yeah. No, let's get the Skulltula. Oh my god. Please. No? What the heck? That was definitely one ESS turn. I'm losing my mind here, friends. Yeah, it's on Shoot the Sun. Please. I can backflip past this little guy, and it should not be as nearly as difficult as it is. But I don't have the song that lets me get through it normally, which is why I'm having to do these tricks and antics. There we go. That was rough. Yeah, spider's somewhere around here. Found him. Oh, it was worthless. Yay! Bypass the boy with gymnastics? That's always the plan. And it didn't even mean anything. But it's fine. Alright, so we're gonna go down here. And we're gonna hope that the forest key is on one of the Skulltulas available to me. If not, it's on frogs. And that just requires me being lucky with the songs required for the frogs. Whichever one has the thing I need. Okay, so far so bad. Why are you so tired? How long did you sleep on your woke up at 1 p.m. rest? It's turning daytime, let's hurry up. Medicine. Alright. I guess let's swing by the... Oh, hey. A chicken hatched from the egg. How thrilling. Let's swing by the Lost Woods then, so I can turn in the odd potion. Went to bed at like 4 a.m. 4 to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow, that's like 9 hours of sleep. That's a pretty good amount of sleep. I don't know. Bodies are weird. What do you mean, nah? Oh, it's because I also have Kojiro. That's just a thing with the randomizer. Okay. I have to go to Kakariko and make Kojiro happy. Let's just do it. I've Sun Song, so let's also do this while I'm here. Kohiro. It's probably Kohiro. I always pronounced it Kojiro because as a kid I didn't understand how different languages worked with their pronunciations. Like, if you want to know how sheltered of a Wisconsin kid I was, I thought I still have this card. It is a Spanish first edition bill. And because I was a sheltered Wisconsin kid, I did not understand that that was a different language. I thought it was maybe some kind of like rare variant or misprint or something. And so I kept it. It was like my prized, it was my favorite Pokemon card that I have. I still have it. It's still important to me, not because I think it's valuable still, because it's not, but because of how dumb I was as a kid. Alright, so what's up with Kohiro? You've gotten into the Digimon card game the last year with your spouse? Interesting. How is that going? There was a PlayStation 1 Digimon game I remember really enjoying when I was a kid. I think it was Digimon World. It was great. Lots of good monsters. There's some cool ones for sure. Oh, you assume, yep, you assumed it was Cornet because French. That makes a lot of sense, Lancer. Alright, where am I? Here am I. Okay, maybe I can just take you the chicken? Okay, it just wasn't working last time, I don't know. I got a blue rupee from him, how thrilling. Good but slow by modern standards, very grindy, yeah. I remember it being very RNG heavy. If I remember, I don't know, man. Alright, here's your potion. Thanks for the other money. Hold on. I looked it up once before, but now I'm curious. I'm looking it up again. Digimon World, PS1, images. What does this game look like? Maybe it was that one? Oh my god. Games. Here we go. List of Digimon video games. So there was Digital World on the original PlayStation, Pocket Digimon World, but that was only in Japan. Digimon World 2 was on PlayStation. I believe this was definitely not the one that I played. And then Digimon World 3. And then Digimon World 4 was on PlayStation 2, and that one wasn't it. Maybe it was Digimon World and I just don't remember it as well as I think I would. There's some games for Digimon on the Wonder Swan. Some fighting games. It's on the Game Boy Advance though, so not that one. Rumble Arena. That doesn't seem correct. No. I think it was World, because all these other ones that I'm finding are not at all. There was a racing game for Digimon on the Game Boy Advance. It was Digimon World. Okay, I'm looking at more screenshots now. And it was definitely this one. And it's for a weird reason. It's because of the poop monster. Sukamon? And it's specifically because I remember the texture of the massive piles of poop. And I think Sukamon would, like, eat them and get more powerful. Anyway. back to the regularly scheduled content. Right. So you play Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, the new one, Digimon Story Time Stranger. I heard good things about Time Stranger for a little less than a month. And then completely disappeared off the face of the planet. The meme makes fun of Digimon Digivolution. One of the images is a meme from Ice Age, but he's jacked. Amazing. I don't know. Digimon was something that I never really could get into when I was a kid. Part of the reason for that was just because I was so invested in Pokemon. But the other part of it was like, when you have these adorable, cute little animals, and then they inexplicably become sexy angels. And other, like, weird, completely disconnected things like that. You know? Like, it didn't make sense to me. And I think with that, my brain just didn't hold on to that information anymore. The Sexy Angel and Demon were a bonus, yeah. The Sexy Angels and Demons were because Digimon was, it was for the boys. Like, their target audience was, like, boys ages 10 to 13. Like, right as synapses would start to fire, you know? What's that? Money, I don't care. I have a Zora tunic, hold on. Oh wow, it's just slightly higher saturation. Alright. Sure. Is there something cool down here? No. Alright, let's go to Ice Cavern. Ice Cavern is the only dungeon I have not been able to enter. And it is Jabu, looks like. So that's cool. That is one of the ones I do need to clear. Think about Digivolution again. Pokemon Evolution is that against Pokemon Evolution is way more open. You can push one Digimon up and down the evolution tree. Yeah, I watched. Who was it? Summoning Salt? Maybe? No. Someone that did similar videos. And they did one on Digimon World 2 or 3. One of those two games. And I learned a lot about how that shit works. And by a lot, I mean not actually very much, but I learned that things can go up and down, and some things are temporary and others aren't. I don't know. Sort of as V-pet creatures, yeah. Alright, is this useful? No. Digimon quizzes. Alright, what do we got? A bottle! We have another bottle! It's a big Poe in a bottle, and I don't care about big Poes. Ow. Nice. Yeah, you've now provided Day with so much content. Good work. Alright, can I have something good, please? No. We haven't had a really good check in a while. Alright, let's do... I don't need bombs in here. You're gonna head to bed? Fair enough. I'm glad you came by. It was really nice to hear from you again. I hope life continues to go well for you. And say howdy doodles to your significant other for me, and congratulations on the anniversary. Hope you guys have a great time with that. Wait, can I not? Let me up. Alright. Have a good one. Yeah, I'm here every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, that's right. Hydrate. Can do. Refreshing. Have a great night. Tycoon wallet? I don't need money ever again. I didn't need it before the wallet, but now I super don't need it. Why did the boomerang go over there? What's happening to my boomerang? There we go. That's super weird. Yeah, I keep getting the Zelda and Rudo sounds placed onto Link. It keeps happening. I would void out if I stayed under there, so I ain't gonna. Oh, wait. I need to... It was quick boss deaths. That I needed to fix. Excuse me? Brother? No, I think this is a glitch. Never mind. Maybe it's an issue with Bigoron Sword and hitboxes. Alright, cool, we're good. Like a skill issue to me. Could be. Alright, let's finish this dungeon. Did not get anything particularly cool from here. We got a second bottle, which would be useful. Yeah, I'll take that bomb refill. The second bottle would be useful if I didn't already have an ocarina. Because the main use for that would have been, ooh, it's Morpha. Main use for that would have been being able to use ocarina items, but also having a bottle to store things in. Let's go. Okay, Minuetta Forest. Yay, Harura. I'm gonna go ask for more pho. Dude, valid. Shit's delicious. Dude, so the one place that we would get our pho from, Miss Saigon, recently completely changed its menu. And so the pho that my wife would always get is no longer on that menu, which sucks a lot for her because she does not like any of the other pho options. And it's a real bummer. Okay, well, I got Minuet. Which one was Forest Temple again? Was Shadow? Let's do that. I have everything for Shadow Temple. Do I need to clear Shadow Temple? Yes, I do. I do not have the bow, but that hasn't stopped me before. What is fun in this context? It's the soup. I think it's like a Vietnamese soup. It's incredible. Oh, yeah, no, it's a real thing. I don't know. I don't know what opportunities you'll have to have it over in Canada land, but let me tell you, it's really good if you ever have the chance. Could have checked that chest instead of doing all of that, but that's okay. But yeah, pho is definitely like top 3 meals for her. So I did recently find another pho place near us. We'll have to try it out and see if it's good. Ah! They actually got me. You know, maybe on Saturday. Saturday, I think I'll be able to go to that pho place. Wish I had a bow. Oh, not a major item. Pretty major amount of money, though. Nah. Shadow Temple, give me something good. No, sorry. But maybe on Saturday I'll get soup for my family. At that new pho place I found. That's right next to where we normally get our coffee. When we don't feel like making coffee ourselves. Or rather, when I don't feel like making coffee for my family. Ah. Money. A chest. Don't really have anything interesting that happens on Saturdays. Not much to look forward to. Everything else to look forward to in the week has already happened. Yeah, I've got... like, Kiddo's got both his gymnastics and swim classes on Saturday. And then, my wife's mom comes over and we have a nice little family meal together. So my Saturdays are usually pretty busy. Okay, Shadow Temple kind of sucks right now. Ow. Well. Thursdays and Saturdays are nothing happens days. Thursday is my relax day after a week of streaming, and also I'm off on Fridays. Because Monday through Wednesday are stream days. Wednesday is also a gym day. I went the wrong way. Friday I'm off of... Friday I'm off of work. But I also either have my D&D game or my friend's Pathfinder game on Fridays. Fridays when One Piece chapters drop? Oh. That's fun. Sunday is board games? Heck yeah! I love board games. Also, I see the major item chest. I am excited about it. I just needed that first. Ooh, silvers. That's huge. That gives me all sorts of cool stuff. It gives me Spirit Temple as well. Excuse me, Spirit Temple as well as more things in GTG. I didn't like that. Really hoping that'd be bow. Me too. Did that fall in? No, it didn't. Brother. Doing this room without bow sucks. Did I go in? Yeah, it did. Money. Alright, whatever. I'll just line myself up here. Alright, what the heck? Oh, it's a lot closer to the end than I thought. How about that? Fun fact, the eyeball switch thing that shoots fire at you, you can actually, you can shoot that with an arrow and break it. That's something I learned from playing, the ROM hack Sands of Time. Stab him? Oh my god. But can you fire arrows? Not right fucking now. I can't. I wish I could. I'd love to have a bow. Let's see, the bow. And then a handful of boss keys are the last things I'm missing. I do need the fire, spirit, and forest boss keys. And then, of course, bow. Hey, why not? Now. Well, I don't have the song for this. Well, that's a bummer. All right, let's get the shortcut set up then. Going to sleep in your challenge, but much less lively. Valid. All right, well, let's get out of here, I guess. Excuse me. Okay. Alright, well that's kind of a bummer. Let's see. I have a boss key for Water Temple. Where is Water Temple? It's on Spirit Temple. Spirit Temple is which entrance? GGG? Okay, let's do that. No, it's that warp. All right. All right, we're doing another long distance slide to get me to the Gerudos. In the meantime, I'm thinking to make sure I didn't miss anything else. I'm fairly certain I didn't. DGG was Fire Temple. I can check Fire Temple at any times I have Bolero. Please. What do you mean? All right. What do you mean? I'm losing my goddamn mind. And all of my bombs. Alright. Fuck it. Horse. I'm mad. Alright, got a bomb refill. Correct. You have a very strong emotion about them. And that emotion is hate. Loathe, even. I'm not even gonna bother getting the horse through here. The reason that bridge is up is because I already have the Gerudo membership card. Also, if you want to know a fun way to get past these boulders, their collision doesn't load when you get far enough away. So I can just find the chest, and we're good to go. Come on, let me out. I cannot turn the correct direction. There we go. Gross. Engage with fun characters without having to play the games they're from. Valid. Alright, please. Bow. Damned by faint praise? I've never heard that phrase before in my life. Those words are a new experience for me. Hello. It's nighttime, so I'm gonna grab the Skulltulas that are here. As well as check and see what that chest is up there. Useless. Another recovery heart. Ah! We praise somebody for something, we blame the small play. Got it. Finally. goddamn. Let's see. Spirit entrance was water. Okay. Let's see. I don't have the boss key for Spirit Temple, but I do have the small keys, and there are a lot of checks in there that I can do. And taking the Spirit entrance does get me to Spirit Temple, so. This is worth. Bomb drop! Yay! Ah. Okay, cool. I don't have to come back with Song of Time. Ow. Oh my god, why did you go that direction? It just sucks, I'm out. Oh my god. Oh my god. These boulders so goddamn much. Alright, going over there requires Zelda's Lullaby, so... Oh, you bastard. Fuck out of here. Sick. Well done, Lancer. Oh, cool, I got them all. It's all trash. I need boss keys. I need the bow. And that's it. GSR coming in clutch with that routing. Earlier today you spent 5 minutes trying to remember the word apologist. That's someone who studies sorries. Trash! Dude, it's a good thing I don't have an auto mod banning people for using, for putting links in chat. I love not having to do this room. This room fucking sucks. Can't go in there. Trash. Okay, leaving him on purpose is great because then he hits you and he cuts you out of the pushing animation, but the push still finishes happening. Okay, I do not have the boss key for this temple. Correct. Bummer. Alright, I think that's just about everything I can do here then. I do have this now. Nothing. Okay, then this should put me up at the Iron Knuckle entrance. No. Bug. Alright, let's get a bomb refill out of this. No. Yeehaw. This link is not actually Streamlabs, but the bit is pretty funny. Is it? Do I need to click the link? Because they're gonna put virus on my computer. You trying to get me to open weird shit on stream? It's not a virus, but it is a funny gag if I click it. All right, that was good. You got me. Okay, it's a rupee up there, so I don't need it. Let's go get the sculptulas that are out here. And then we'll enter the Spirit Temple entrance, which will take us to the Water Temple, which I can fully clear. Well, not fully clear, but like mostly. Simple Flips made that. Incredible. Yeah, shout out to Simple Flips. Nope, I don't need it. I was hoping for more bomb drops, but, you know, that's just how life is for me. Alright, let's do a bunch of Water Temple shenanigans. I'm gonna start with the boss. because it's not Morpha. I have the boss key, so let's just get this out of the way. Gives us one of the required medallions. Bongo. Alright, let's see if I remember how to do this. I'm holding down so that it moves me off center. Amazing. Okay, this is so much easier, or so much harder on... this is so much harder on switch targeting. I've gotten... I was a switch target enjoyer for the entirety of my life. Learning to speedrun GSR has changed me completely. No, not the Switch 2 targeting. You're telling me I gotta buy a $500 console just so I can have better Z targeting in my game from 1999? Ooh, a song? Which one? Spirit? Okay, great, cool. I can warp here whenever I need now. How thrilling for me. Okay, that gets me a medallion. We're halfway there, everybody. Surprised we're here to play the game at high levels optimally. Who is it? There's someone that I watch sometimes, who does speedruns of, like, meme speedruns of, usually a lot of mobile games. Just, you know, for the meme. Oh. And some of those speedruns have microtransactions in them in order to go faster. Yeah, easy speasy. I figured you'd know them. Alright, let's see if there's anything good in here. No, there's no way. I would have seen a chest if it was a large chest. Oh, I can't clear this. I don't have Zelda's Lullaby. Man, I wish I had Zelda's Lullaby and a bow. My boss keys. This is rough. Maybe pay her to go faster. Doing Water Temple legit on, like, the actual game sucks. It sucks so bad. Like, having to switch back and forth between iron boots and normal boots by actually going to the goddamn pause menu every time. Awful. Terrible. I'm so spoiled by ROM hacks and randomizers. I don't need to go down there. I can skip this room. That room takes forever and there's no checks in there. Oh, true. I never played Ocarina of Time 3D. The only amount that I've played of it has been my casual playthrough to show my son the game. And we're about halfway through Deku Tree at this point. Alright, boss key chest. It is nothing. Woo! I love this game. Yeah, baby. Woo! Alright, we got another route to do. Ooh, excuse me. We got one more route to do. I put on the wrong boots. And fired. All right. Bottle with a fish inside. The window wiping music is back. It sure is. Woo! Oh, god damn it! Ugh, I hate this. You can kind of thread the needle between the spikes and the top of the like, because the top of the like, the mouth, you cannot hookshot onto. But you can hookshot the body. Hello, how's it going, Kadrin? Welcome on in. Taking a small break from GSR to do my very first no logic rando. Currently the only, no, the like. I'm actually talking about the like Lancer, but thank you. The like that I hook shot. Wait, did I break your AI? No. There we go. like I don't like the likes. Nah, I get you, man. It's a good one. Oh, awesome. So currently, Kadrin, we're in a lot of trouble. The only hinted bow that is on shooting the sun. I can't shoot the sun because I need a bow for that. So we're just hoping to find a bow elsewhere. And I also need all of the boss keys that I'm missing, Forest, Fire, and Spirit, because those are 3 dungeons I have to clear. to get my medallions. So we're just straight up having a not great time. Why did I turn into a bar for a second there? I would never be able to tell you the answer to that question. You know, Kadrian, if I sent you the spoiler log, would you be able to look at it and just tell me yes or no, is a bow obtainable with GSR knowledge? Oh wait, hold on. Oh, let me go. Stop it. Link just got really wide for no reason. I don't know what to say there. Poacher saw. Nothing. 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 But I'll pick this up anyways because I can. Yay. Yeah, let me shoot that over to you. Because I don't want to look at it. Because it's a spoiler log. But I want to make sure that I'm not gonna be stuck forever. Is it longs? No. Oh, where do the spoilers go? Is it this one? No. No, that's JSON. That's a JSON file. Shoot. See, I would send it to you, Lancer, and that was actually my plan for a while. But Kadrian has more knowledge of this game and what's accessible with the glitches that I have. Where? Is it in the randomizer folder? Let me check. It's got a JSON file. The randomizer folder only has JSON files. Let me see. Some settings. Oh, no, it is. It is a JSON. Okay. All right, how do I message someone on Discord? I guess I could find you. There, you. I sent you a friend request. You sent me a message, I see it. Let me slide that over to you. There you go. All right, cool. We figured it out. Okay, so that was everything that GTG has to offer for me. Let's see. I have a few other warps. Shadow Temple entrance is the well, and that's already fully cleared. Forest Temple with Shadow, and I can't do that. Technically I can. But it doesn't give me any more checks, which is the main thing that I need. DC entrance is Fire Temple, but I don't have the boss key for that. That's already been fully cleared. The Jabu, so the Jabu entrance is also Ganon's castle. So that's gonna be, that's something for me. I have to learn how to do Jabu as adult, like how to enter Jabu as an adult to get in there. The well entrance is Forest Temple. I don't know how to get into the well as an adult either. I cleared as much as I could as child in that. I don't have the boss key for that one either. I do have small keys now, so I guess there is no. Was I? Wait. No, I have small keys now, so I could go do more Forest Temple stuff as child. So that's an option. GTG I'm in right now, and I did what I could. Deku's done. Spirit entrance is water. I did what I could. GTG entrance is Spirit Temple. That has been fully cleared except for the boss. Ice Cavern is Jabu, which is fully cleared. Ganon's Castle is Ice Cavern, which is fully cleared. Yikes. Oh, I've got silvers now. Let's go do silver stuff. Yeah, that's the most recent one. Here. That's the hash up at top. Ooh, another check to compare it against. I think both my hook shot and my long shot were in Kakariko. It's correct. Okay, cool. All right, let's check the silvers. I do have a few songs now that I can check some frogs and river. I'm mistaken about the location, Lake Hylia Bow? What? What check am I missing in Lake Hylia? Oh! Eyeball frog. Is it eyeball frog? Yeah, okay. Well, I guess I gotta find eyeball frog, I suppose. I got all my tunics, that's fun. The other bows should also be reachable, okay. Magic carpet guy was trash. You can check poacher saw and see if I still remember how to do this backwards. Yeah, I think as so my one rule is that I'm not doing boss key skips. So to the best of your knowledge, if you don't mind looking, is this seed beatable? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Because I think all I need is the bow, which you say is reachable, and then my boss keys. I still need those 3 medallions. So light medallion is Forest Temple. I don't know which boss that is, but I need the boss key for that one. I need the boss key for Spirit Temple, and I need the boss key for wait. For Spirit and Shadow. Yeah, because I also Fire Temple. What's happening here? Did I mess up my notes? I have Fire, Shadow, and Forest medallions. Forest and Fire were DC and Jabu. The Shadow medallion. I messed up my notes. I don't know where I got that from. Oh no. Alright, I can check that next time I go to the thing, I guess. Hey, he still remembers how. But yeah, I messed up my notes somewhere. For which dungeons are what medallions. Yeah, Morpha and Goma are dead. That's where I got 2 of my medallions. Well, no, Goma... Yeah, I haven't killed Phantom Ganon. I haven't killed Volvagia. I've killed 1, 2, 3, 4 bosses because I started with the Ruby. So let's rehash which bosses we have beaten. We have beaten Morpha, Goma. We did not beat Dodongo. Twinrova. Morpha, Goma, Twinrova, and Bongo. Bongo. So that leaves Dodongo. Baronade. Volvagia. Phantom. Just those 4. And as long as I don't have to fight Volvagia, I don't need the hammer. Also, look at this guy being able to navigate the haunted wasteland without Lens of Truth or and I can do it backwards. Oh shit, you're right. 2 stones, 3 medallions. What's the other boss I'm forgetting? What's the other boss I'm forgetting? So going in order, I'll do it this way. Kokiri's Emerald. So going vanilla, right? Kokiri's Emerald is Goma. We beat Goma. Dodongo we've not beaten, I have that. Baronade we've not beaten, I have that on my thing. And then starting here we have Phantom Ganon, which I listed. Volvagia, I listed. Morpha we beat. Bongo we beat. And Twinrova we beat. I got Goron's Ruby for free. Yeah, I started with Goron's Ruby. But if I'm just thinking... Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. Yeah, I started with Goron's Ruby. So yeah, no, I'm right. I'm right. There are 4 bosses left. Okay, yeah, 4 bosses left because there are 4 dungeon rewards that I'm missing. And the 4 bosses I have not fought yet are Dodongo, Baronade, Volvagia, and Phantom Ganon. And I'm good as long as I don't have to fight Volvagia. If I have to fight Volvagia, then I need to find the hammer. Okay, I came over here for Poacher Saw. Biggest bomb bag. You know what? I'll take that. I'm cool with that. And then I have a few things to deliver to the Big Goron, so let's do that. Garcingalamangas. Yikes. I don't want to fight that guy ever again. I don't have hammer, so I can't do those. They look like silver rocks, but they're gauntlet rocks, or they're hammer rocks. I have Goron's tunic, but I don't care to change it. Oh wait, we didn't even see what color it was. I'll wait till I get out into normal lighting. Fucking yellow. All 3 of our tunics are similar colors at various amounts of saturation. How fun. You are prescription. You don't need that. Here's this one. And then you've shown me this already. Money. Okay, so all I have is prescription, which I need to take to King Zora, which I need blue fire in for. Pretty sure you can beat it, but it's not pretty. Oh no. No, I don't like hearing that. Oh no. Oh, what a bummer. Alright, where was Ice Cavern again? Let me go back to my notes. Ice Cavern... Ice Cavern is Ganon's castle. Okay. And then I do know that I need to be able to defeat Ganondorf as child, or learn how to enter Jabu Jabu as an adult. So that's cool. Why'd you require all rewards? Because I'm just used to doing that. I only require all medallions. Unless something got messed up in my settings and I didn't realize. Where am I going? I was going somewhere. I had a plan. What was that plan? Where was I? Get it. Just let it. Yeah. That's why I always bring 4 bottles full of fairies when you go fight Lord Garslamangus. Okay. Get rid of the fish. Let's go grab the blue fire, and then we'll go to King Zora. We'll thaw him out for an item, give him prescription for a second item, become a child. And we'll do a few child-based shenanigans. Should be good, but this is rough. Oh no. That's not what I wanted to hear at all. Skull is over here. Well, I appreciate you checking it out. Thank you very much. Not feeling great about it. So that means we're not gonna finish it tonight. And I guess if I think about it, I'm probably not coming back to this on Monday. Because then that's gonna be like almost a week in between playing. So I don't know if I'm gonna end up coming back to this. What time is it? Oh, it's 11:15. No wonder I'm so tired. Ooh. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot left in me. No, let me show you the prescription. Do I have to talk to you again? There you go. Golden gauntlets, huh? Oh, the only thing that gives me is it gives me stuff inside Ganon's castle, and I don't know how to get into Jabu as an adult. Oh, crap. Lancer, that's a great question. I'm not sure. I have no idea what my plan is for Monday. What I do know, though, is I'm tired. And I think I'm just gonna go to bed. But I do not believe... outside Ganon's castle has been hinted foolish. And also, I can't do that because I don't have Zelda's Lullaby. Because that's the Great Fairy. My one thing I'm thinking is going back to Child, doing some of the frogs for what I have access to, and then Forest might have more things, but that's a lot, and I'm tired, and I think I'm just gonna go to bed. I was actually gonna ask you what you found. So what was this gonna look like? And I'm also gonna pull up the seed here. Let's see what we got. Let's see. So where were my bows? Can I not find in this? No, I can't. Spirit and Forest BKs were Epona Frog and Song of Time Frog. Okay, I don't have Song of Time. Where was Song of Time? So Song of Time was on Baronade Heart Container. Where was Baronade? Forest Temple. Hey, wait a minute. No, never mind. Baronade is in the Shadow Temple boss door. Okay. That would be doable if I did boat skip, because I have the boss key. So that'd be doable if I did that. But actually, I don't even think you can open the door if you do the boat skip. I think if you do boat skip, you have to do the boss key skip, even if you have the boss keys. I don't think the door is loaded. Don't quote me on that, because I'm not sure, though. Yeah, once we hash out kind of what the rest of the seed would look like, I'm going to close down stream. You do have to do BK skip with boat skip. Yes, that's what I thought. So where were my bows? It's progressive bow is what it's called. Trade Eyeball Frog is one. Deku Tree GS Basement Back Room is a bow. Oh. Deku Tree was Water Temple entrance. Okay, so for the bow on the back area of Deku Tree, I need to get into Water Temple. How does a child get into Water Temple? Because I don't think the gate's open. I guess there's the little, like, clip through the wall thing that you can do, but I don't know that trick. So that was probably going to be off limits for me in terms of my current skill level. Oh, and then the third bow was after the boat. So I needed Zelda's Lullaby. Lullaby was on KD? King Dodongo, which is behind Fire Boss door. And I need Fire Boss key. Did I have Fire Boss key? No, I don't. If I had it, I would have beaten that already. Where was the Fire Boss key? market chest game, which would usually require Lens of Truth. And Lens of Truth is the eye switch chest, which I needed bow for. But you can hit that switch with a slingshot. And forest was accessible through the well. So I could probably have done Forest Temple as child, gotten to that chest, hit it with the slingshot, gotten the Lens of Truth, taken the Lens of Truth to the chest game, and then from the chest game I would have gotten Fire Temple boss key, beaten Fire Temple boss, whatever that happened to be, for Lullaby. Oh, for King Dodongo. So I would have gotten Lullaby. And then Lullaby would have given me access to the room past Boat, which would have also given me the ability to beat the Shadow Temple for the medallion. Beating King Dodongo in Fire Temple would have given me the water medallion. And then I still needed to beat Forest Temple. Forest Temple boss key was on... Oh, Forest BK was on Song of Time, and Song of Time was on the... use that on the frogs for the Forest boss key. And then for the... And then Forest Temple... boss... Who's the Forest Temple boss? Not sure where to find that. Oh, so I needed hammer too. Christ's sake. Oh, and the hammer was just on the Song of Storms grotto, so that's not bad. Okay. So that's fine. I could do that. Okay. So I guess all things considered, then this isn't terrible. It's doable for sure, but it is really all over the place. So it's Child and Forest Temple for, because I needed to get, yeah, I would have been bouncing all over the place. Forest Temple chest for Lens of Truth, chest game for Lullaby, frogs. Yeah, that was gonna take me all over the place, but you're right, that is doable. And I feel like I would have beaten it, but yeah, I didn't want to allow BK skips because I wanted to still, you know, need to find them basically. But yeah, lowering the rewards needed that would have definitely been the play for sure. Because I basically, when I made this randomizer, I just took my usual randomizer settings and then just changed the logic to no logic instead of glitchless. That was the only thing that I did. So should definitely make some little adjustments to make this not as hellish. But Still cool. This was a lot of fun. I enjoyed the no logic randomizer. I did a Navi dive in the very beginning to get me into Forest Temple, and that got me a bunch of cool stuff. I got a bomb. I got bombs and a bottle pretty early. Well, actually, no, the bottle took a while. Got long shot really early though. That was pretty cool. Ocarina was available from the beginning. It was 25 rupees in the adult bazaar or the adult potion shop, one of the two. So completely invalid all of my uses for Ocarina items, but that's fine. I used it anyways because I didn't become an adult for like an hour and a half because I had so much stuff to do as child. I got the side hop jump slash clip into GTG. I got as child. I got that first try, complete luck. So that was cool. But no, this was really fun. I really liked having the dungeon entrances randomized like that. And then the boss entrances too. It was fun. It was cool entering GTG and getting into Spirit and then using the Colossus hands to get into whatever the Spirit Temple was. It was fun. It was a good time. I enjoyed this. I want to do more of these, but I will adjust the settings to make it better. I mean, not quite as required. You're kind of on boss ER. I've never done that before, so I wanted to give it a shot. I don't know how much of it really changes up the experience aside from getting to the end of the dungeon then going, oh, well, I guess I can't finish this. I'll come back later. So I don't know. I might play around with it a little bit more and see if I like it or see if I'm going to turn it back off and just stick with the dungeons as is. I'll probably reduce the rewards to maybe say that I need 4 or 5 total rewards. 5 total rewards probably, because you start with 1 and then I need to find 4 more. I think that feels a lot more feasible. Doesn't have to be 4 medallions, just 4 dungeon rewards as is. Boss ER just kind of wastes time and isn't usually that interesting. That's honestly kind of the thought that I had for a long time, having never used it or tried it. So I get it. And I'm assuming with this particular seed, the ending was always going to be learn how to get into Jabu as an adult, right? Learning that clip. Because Child cannot beat Ganondorf, because Child cannot use light arrows, even with equip swap. And I don't think Ship of Harkinian fixes that unless I turn on the setting to allow timeless items, which I wasn't wanting to do. But it might be preferable to learning that trick, because I think that glitch is really precise, if I remember correctly. And I don't have notches. I'm using an 8-bit do controller, so not the greatest experience for doing... equip swap, I know. The glitch is clipping into Jabu Jabu's belly entrance as adult. Because I can't use light arrows as child, because a child would just use slingshot, right? Oh, I don't need notches for the Jabu clip? Alright. I've watched ZFG do it a bunch of times, but I never actually took the time to really learn it or pay attention to it, so I wasn't sure. But it was cool. I do still eventually plan on actually like doing some runs of GSR. I have officially learned all of the tricks, so I could theoretically complete a run from start to finish. But I'm lacking consistency in a lot of the things that I learned. Ooh, a shoe method. Fantastic. I will check it out another time. If that becomes something more relevant than I need to learn. I imagine I'd find it on like the Zelda speedrun website, so I'd get there. But yeah, I want to get a couple of runs in for GSR to at least get a decent run in at some point. But I gotta get more consistent with all of those tricks, and there's so gosh dang many. There's a bombs only method and a Tektite hover thing, but they kind of suck. They sound awful. They sound pretty bad. Yeah, corpse push keeps giving me hell. No matter how much I practice that trick, no matter how many times I study the frames, shit just keeps going wrong with it anyways. And I hate that. For jungle jump, weirdly enough, for jungle jump, the hardest part of it for me in terms of consistency is the mega flip at the end. I don't know why. But I get to the end and I try to do the mega flip and then I just fuck it up back to back and I can't void out of that room. And that's just actually sitting down to learn how to do a mega flip. So that's not a major thing, that's just a thing. There's also a triple slash clip. Ooh. That's cool. Yeah, I didn't see a triple slash clip. I only found the tutorial by Andrew something. I can Udini. And then I used another video that I found of someone saying like it's a really easy void out method, and that was just the mega flip, and it looks so easy and it's fast, but I don't know. I can't do it consistently for whatever reason. So there's those things. And then for Ganon Castle Escape, I'm tempted to get the heart container at the end of Spirit Temple. Because going into the Ganon Castle Escape with 3 hearts, if I get hit by a rock while doing the initial setup to do the ledge clip, or if a rock hits me while I'm waiting for the bomb to explode during the ledge clip, I'm dead. I cannot complete the run. And that shit sucks. Well, I can complete the run, but I lose a ton of time doing the regular escape. And that's a big bummer. So I think I'd rather get the heart container and waste that time as opposed to potentially losing an entire run because of a random boulder. But yeah, there's those things. The rest of the run I think is mostly okay. I do really need to continue to practice the Nibiru cutscene skip though, because that's just not consistent for me for whatever reason. I think I just keep rushing the Z targeting and it messes me up there. Yeah, I think those are probably the biggest things. Anyway though, I have to be done. I could talk about this forever. I need to go to bed. Pretty soon though, I am going to be getting back to Guardians Crusade speedrunning at some point within the next week or so, week or two. If you don't know what that is, it's an RPG from either 1999 or early 2000s on the PlayStation 1. It's a really fun speedrun. It's really interesting. There's some cool glitches in it. The only problem is that it's incredibly RNG heavy. I'm like 2 minutes off a world record, and it's insanely achievable world record with the new route that we have. So I'm going to get back to that at some point. I want to do a GSR run at some point. I also want to get back to my other speed games, Donkey Kong 64, Minish Cap. But I don't know when I'm going to do that. But I'm going to bed. You're great. Thanks for coming. Everyone here is cool. Have a wonderful night. I don't know if anyone's live. Let's see if I've got anybody to just raid and then pass out. I don't. all the people I normally raid are not streaming right now, so I'm just gonna shut her down. Have a wonderful night. You guys are cool, and I'll see you later. Bye.